Alrighty guys, here we go. 2003 model. Y'all see this PT Cruiser, guys. I normally don't see these, especially at that year model. What we got here? 99,000 miles? 99,000. It's not even 100,000 miles on this thing. Supposedly the check engine light on. Uh-oh. I don't see it on. That doesn't mean there's not code stored in the memory. Oh, I'm hearing growling noise. Y'all hear that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Guys, let's go under the hood. Check something. I don't want to be blamed for a inert thing. Uh-oh, y'all see that new motor mount? Somebody's been under here. Alright guys, this is a hashtag short video. Y'all know me. I love these cars. I'm gonna find out what it is. I'm gonna get back with y'all, so y'all stay tuned for part 2. Righty guys. This is the, y'all just saw that shorts video. Okay, this is the same PT Cruiser. This is a 03 model. So that makes it a Gen 1, right? Yeah, Generation 1 PT Cruiser. Now, there's noise coming from over here, guys. As you can see, somebody's been working over here in this area. I see a new mount. I'm gonna have to get it in the air. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to get this thing in the air. So while I'm on the lift, let's jack it up in the air. Let's get it up in the air and see if we can see anything. I see rags down here. Y'all see that? I don't want to be blamed for nothing. That could very well be coming from inside the cover. Remember, this car only has 90-some thousand miles on, so it's not even at 100 yet. And you know what else could be broke? That center mount. This is leaning over some. Let's get this thing up in the air and go from there, guys. Alright, y'all stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. Let's stop it right here and let's take a look. Let's remove this timing cover, or let's remove this motor mount cover and see. Oh, look at that mount, guys. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It is. That mount has dropped. So the whole engine. So some lazy joker replaced the upper mount, but didn't do the main mount, the center one. That's always, that one's hard too. You might as well do a timing belt. You're gonna do that one. But let's get it up in the air. Ooh, that's bad. The engine is leaning excessively, so it could be rubbing on something. So we're gonna get it up even higher. Look at that. So they did the upper and lower mount and then do the center mount. Alrighty. Alright, I gotta get this cover off. Yeah, like I say, that center mount is a pain. Look how that rotor sunk in. Alright, let's get this thing right here off. Stay tuned. Alrighty, guys. It's getting more stranger and stranger. It looks like somebody put an oil pan on it. Y'all know what I need to do? Oh my goodness. Did they just do a water pump? Y'all look straight up through there. Oh no. Did somebody do an oil pan, lower mount, upper mount, and a water pump, and possibly a timing belt, and they didn't do the center mount? If that's not the dumbest thing, if that's not the most crazy, yeah, that's somebody who's not familiar with this car, guys. Now, y'all know how I do as far as noise coming from the belt area, so let me get these belts off and see if my noise go away. We're gonna do a little pulley test. I'm gonna take the belt off, I'm gonna spin. Ooh, look, even that look new. Yeah, so somebody's been chasing the noise. It's only one belt running an alternator. Let me take the belts off and see if my noise go away, y'all. Stay tuned. Guys, here's the thinking. Okay, we're taking all the belts off. Look, even the belts are new. So somebody has been working on this car and they done replaced everything. And obviously the customer still got a noise and the customer not happy. So what I'm doing, I'm spending my hour that I have allocated to diagnose this car and finding noise. My thinking goes, let me explain to all the newbies out there. The noise is in this area. So I want to remove all the accessory drives trying to do what we call process of elimination. So if I take this belt off and I spin, let's do it. Let me spin this, make sure this alternator pulley is not causing the noise. It's not. So now, here's my thinking. If I start this car up and I'm still getting that noise, there's no choice, or there's no question. The noise is inside the timing belt area. Mind you, that's a new water pump. Okay, all of this stuff is new, so somebody's chasing this. So the problem's obviously inside the cover. Okay, so there ain't no sense talking about it. Let's fire this thing up and see if this noise is still there. All right, let's get it. Well. What do you know, guys? Y'all hear that? Noise is still there. Nothing's running. No accessories on it except the crank. Now, let me turn it off so we can talk some more, okay? Yeah, that noise is inside the timing cover, guys. Or let me put it this way. I have to get inside of there to go further. Alright, let's talk some more. Y'all hold tight. Ooh, alright guys, here's where we stand. Let's talk. I have exceeded my 1 hour diagnostic time. I have used an hour to help diagnose this car. Now, where am I? I'm at the point now where I need some more time. So I'm gonna go, in a sense, I'm not gonna go ask for any more time. I'm gonna, guys, there's only a couple of things inside of this timing belt cover. You got the timing belt tensioner and the timing belt idler pulley. All right, now with this being a new water pump, and quiet as kept, the problem could be in this aftermarket water pump. If that's not OEM, I don't trust it. Me personally, okay. I only go in with OEM water pump especially on this PT Cruiser. So I need to go ask for the job I'm trying to do or trying to sell is damn near the same job as the actual timing belt job. So I'm gonna need 6 hours labor to tear all of this down, to go inside of there and inspect and replace those two parts, the idler pulley and the tensioner pulley. All right, I done lost my light, so you know, I know, don't get in the comment talking about you gonna actually trying to rip something. No, man, that is the safest way to diagnose older vehicles like this. I don't know exactly what's going on in this cover. There's no way I can know that. I won't know until I get in it, so I'm gonna have to sell the job in order to get in there and make my repair. If it needs something that I don't write up in my estimate, we just add that to the repair. You just don't know, guys. We're not magicians. We're not psychics. We don't know what's going on inside of this cover, but you got to get in there. So that's where we stand on this. I'm gonna shut this video down. If they approve anything, I'll fire it back up and we'll talk some more about it. But as of now, I'm done with my diagnostic time. So this car is basically torn down in my stall. Pretty easy to put the belts back on, drive it out. So that looks like what I'm gonna do. I need my stall for other things. So I just want to go over with y'all how I operate when it comes to something like this. Nice car, guys. 93,000 miles, 03 model. It's not time for the clunker. Yeah, can't forget that center mount right there, the hard one. You know, if you're in there doing timing belt, why not do that? I don't know why the guy didn't do that, but that's neither here nor there. I'm done, guys. That's all I have. Thanks for watching.